Hey guys, welcome back to our blind playthrough of Dishonored. More specifically, we're going to go through some of the DLC. Now, I know it has been... it's been actually a little bit over a year. Dishonored was my first... my first Let's Play ever. And I appreciate those of you that, you know, followed me and watched the whole thing, and I'm eternally grateful. Also, there were some people that were wondering, hey, when are you going to do the DLC? And so I was like, hey, I do have plans for it, but I didn't have a specific time. You know, I wanted to make sure that I was coming back to it fresh and ready to do it, which is part of the reason why I waited so long. So let's do this. Now, it looks like there's 3 Dunwall City Trials. This might be the time trials, because I know there's at least a couple story-based DLCs and then a time trial. So let me do one of these, and Dunwall City Trials. Welcome to the Dunwall City Trials. Here you can hone your supernatural assassin skills on 10 different challenges and compare your performance with that of players around the world. 4 challenge types. Mobility, stealth, action, and puzzle. Score is evaluated with a 3-star rating. For each star scored, you will unlock a piece of artwork in the gallery. There's the stars. I'm also using the controller. I tried playing it a little bit with the controller just to see which I liked better. It seems like it's designed more for a controller. Scoring 2 stars on some challenges will unlock an expert version of that challenge. Progression scores and unlocks are automatically saved in your user settings. Yeah, honestly, I don't think I'm going to do this. Oh, there you go. Unlock. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like it for myself, but I don't think it would be great as far as you guys. I mean, maybe some people, you know, I actually love speedruns. So, but a blind time attack, not the greatest. So let's try one of these. So the Knife of Dunwall, I believe we play as Dowd, who was the one that killed the Empress. I don't know what this is. Is this like you play as Emily growing up? Because I know Emily is the star of Dishonored 2. So maybe this is like how she gets her powers or something. I assume she has like the outsider powers. Well, we'll do the Knife of Dunwall. Unlocking a new difficulty mode is automatically saved in your user settings. Okay. What are the missions? Oh, just one. Alright. Sound levels look okay still. Let's hit new game. Oh. Oh, right. We get to choose the difficulty. Okay. Novice. Veteran. Enemies inflict more damage, have keener perceptions. Elite. A serious challenge for hardcore gamers. Enemies inflict extreme damage, have keen perception. Potions are less effective than it looks like there's a... Right, Master Assassin. Complete the campaign. A brutal experience. We'll do Veteran. I'm not a huge glutton for punishment. Yes. Dunwall Tower. Unlike her, you can't forget what you've done. Killing the Empress and handing her daughter Emily to the Lord Regent haunts you. So I guess this takes place after that. Why did he do it?
One more job shouldn't have mattered. I'd killed nobles before. You could float a whaling ship on the high Dragonborn blood I've spilled. Another noble steps in to replace the last one. All equally corrupt. Why should an empress be different?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
But she was. I watched her bodyguard's face as they took him away. Dead eyes. I knew I'd pay for this one. Maybe I deserved to. A storm was coming that would shake apart everything I'd built.
No! Get away from her! Corvo! Mommy!
Yeah, we saw the spy master holding the guards back too. New objective, visit from the outsider. Use blink to reach the painting area. We have the blink power, or you know that okay, blink, see runes and charms through the wall. That's the heart, I guess. Blink. Right, sealed by the order of the city watch. Pestilence, condemned, and there's some whale oil. There's the dead empress. Memory of Her Majesty Jessamine Caldwin, mother to Emily, empress to us all. This does this... Well, okay, so first it doesn't explain how we got the powers. I was hoping it would, and maybe it still will. Maybe it still will. Alright, how does it, I don't remember the controls, to be quite honest. No. Okay, use power is the trigger. Got it. Okay. Well, the worst that could happen, I guess, is we fall to our death. Oh, there we go. Okay. Move rapidly from place to place unnoticed. You can move horizontally as well as vertically and aim at ledges to climb over them. Time will freeze if you stop moving while you aim. Wait, what? Time will freeze if you stop moving while you aim, even mid-jump. This gives you time to plan, escape, or perform feats like changing direction in mid-air. Wow, could we do that in the original campaign? Hold left trigger to target. While targeting, a spherical marker indicates where you'll end up. To freeze time, release all movement controls, including A. Okay, let's try this. Well, it seems to have worked. Right, here's the painting of the Lord whatever. I keep wanting to say Lord Chancellor, but I know that's wrong. It's Lord something or other. Honestly, I love this place. Use blink to reach the coach. Let's see. It just says mission clues, mission items. Okay. Why did he agree to... I don't know if that'll reach. Cancel blink. Yes. Okay, that makes more sense. Go over this way. There's probably no enemies in here, I would imagine. I will say the, using the right stick is a little... It feels sluggish, like maybe I need to turn the sensitivity up, but for the most part, I think it's okay. Oh, no. Yeah, and you can't really jump very high. It's almost like you're an actual person. You know?
Dowd, my old friend. It's been a long while, but you've got my interest again. How the years pass and the bodies fall. Did you know that there are only 8 like you in the world, bearing my mark? I'm here because you're right. The Empress was different. This time, you can't just fade away into the shadows. There will be consequences. Your story is close to ending, and even you can't escape it. But what ending will you make for yourself? I'm here to give you one last gift, Dowd. It's a mystery. One that starts with a name. Delilah.
Okay. Rothwild's Slaughterhouse. You got the whale in the background. Captain of Industry. Bundry Rothwild is a ruthless businessman who owns a slaughterhouse and a fleet of whaling ships, including a ship called the Delilah. Infiltrate the Rothwild Slaughterhouse and find out what's behind the name.
For 6 months, the city writhed and changed. For 6 months, I tried to forget what I'd done to the Empress and her little girl. But there was no forgetting. I needed to find my next move. But all I had was that name. Delilah. Who was she? A threat? Or an ally? Word came from my second-in-command, Billy Lurk. In a house built on secrets. Lurk was especially good at uncovering them. There was a ship called the Delilah that hunted whales for Bundry Rothwild. A former deckhand who'd made good. Now he owned a slaughterhouse, and he ran his workers like a prison gang. A ship named Delilah. It could be a coincidence, but it's not. In Dunwall, things are always tangled up like a bag of snakes.
Alright, favors. As Dowd, you can use your network of spies and corrupt merchants to purchase equipment and upgrades before each mission. You can also pay for special favors. These favors can have a variety of effects on the mission, such as granting access to equipment caches or revealing secret information. That's kind of interesting. Okay, let's check out the upgrades first. Okay, so this is more like the choke dust. Favors safe code. Guard overhead the code of the safe in the shipping office and will etch it on the wall. Stolen rune. Bribed laborer will misplace a rune he found in a crate full of old scrimshaw bound for the Academy of Natural Philosophy. Rune will be hidden in the sewer that spills out into the river. Oh, hang on. And, using the valves will not sound the alarm. I mean, I guess I would go with both of these. Right, but is the cost of the safe worth it? The rune is probably worth it, so we'll do that. And, safe code, sure. And, right. One additional bone charm to be active. Travel faster, farther. Yeah, I guess we'll go with combat sleep darts. That would be good. We don't want to necessarily spend too much. Accuracy we would want, though. Now, do I just want to kill everything? I don't know. We'll play kind of... I don't know. We're definitely not going to go non-lethal. We'll hold off for now. I have 5, I have 2, I have some grenades. Choke dust. That should be fine. Yes. Okay, mission clues updated. Yes, we've done that already, or seen it. Mission items and tasks. Optional tasks. Oh, there we go. There's the favors. Cool. Find the combination written on the wall. Okay, is that one of my guys? I think so.
You're here. I got bored, so I started without you. Turns out we're here on the perfect day. There's a strike at the plant, and it's no wonder. Rothwild runs this place like a prison. The stupid workers can't even get in without a time card. When the strike started, the butchers confiscated all the cards they could find. They've given the City Watch free rein to use force. If you ever wondered why I wanted out of the slums, here's your answer. There'll be other ways in, I'm sure of it. You don't mind if I tag along, right? Just to keep an old man safe. One last thing. I found something for you. I know you collect these. I'll be on the rooftops till you need me.
Alright, runes. Yes, please. Oh! Oh, right, that's an upgrade. Void Gaze. Bloodthirsty. Health is increased. Agility, movement speed, jump height. That would be good. Arcane Bond. Share your powers with your assassin allies. At level 1, assassins will benefit from Blink and Vitality. Means they can teleport and get an increase in health. That's cool. Bend time. Summon assassin. That might be handy, actually. But we'll hold off at the moment.
Go on. Get off the property or we'll lock you up too.
You have to give me back my time card. I can't get back in. You had no right to take it.
Try and get past me, and I'll see you swinging from a meat hook.
Go home, mister. Orders are to confiscate those cards. No exceptions.
I hope you die weeping. All of you. I hope the plague gets you.
Yep. Okay. So, who was on strike? The workers or the... I guess it doesn't matter. Oh, I couldn't jump. There we go. And of course, the rats are still dangerous. Thought I equipped Blink. Well then. Oh, god damn it. Oh, fuck, that's the, Whoa, you... Wow, I'm a great assassin. Grenade. What's the deal with this? And yeah, I know I need the, Okay, is this one of the ones we've already seen before? I don't know, we'll read it anyway. Excerpt from a report on the treatise banned by the Red Shore Trade Council, The Leviathan's Sorrow. I feel like we have read this one, but who knows? Little is known of Pakati, credited with the series of pamphlets arguing against the whaling trade. While he is gifted, his views are nonsense and threaten the economic underpinnings of the empire. Number 1, enslavement. On the breeding and husbanding of whales versus hunting the beasts in the wild after a natural and free life cycle. Pakati offers no solutions for where these massive, malevolent creatures might be pastured. Dissolution laments on the destruction of social bonds between herd members. Picardi actually uses the term families. Yeah, that's, I think, what whales are actually called. Or pods or something like that. Harmony, driven on the aesthetic wonder of what is in reality the great and terrible ocean that ever threatens to swallow us, includes arguments on the gentle nature of the brutes, a notion refuted by seamen who return to shore, wide-eyed with tales of the whale's savagery. Number 4, disruption. Here Picardi is on his weakest footing, issuing up feverish warnings against the displacement or transference of natural beasts from their native environments. Take the coin. Alright. Yeah, I wasn't super happy to be spotted right there, but, well. I'm sure there's more people somewhere. Okay. I feel like that should be, you know, should be able to pick up. That looks like money, but, you know, the paper variety. Okay, upstairs. More wall stuff for the hound pits. And elixir. See, doesn't that look like you should be able to pick it up?
Gather for whiskey and cigars tonight? Chances are very good.
Right. Oh, and you can hide under stuff. That's awesome. I don't remember that, but... Okay. So there's another one somewhere, right? Blood from the eyes. There's the Empress. Yeah, I realize I'm going to be kind of spinning around. Rat poison. We need to rid the sewer of that rat infestation. Make sure you set this crate of potted meat aside so we can lace it with rat poison. After it is poisoned, take it down to the docks so we can get it into the sewers below. The Empress. Yeah, where is the potted meat? Because I could use some health, and I will, you know, happily eat it if... Regular bullet. Should we gather for whiskey and cigars? Chances are good. That doesn't even make sense. Is that an actual one of those... Oh, no. That's like a Tesla coil or whatever, right? Oh, well, that's handy. Take another bullet. I'm Dowd. I don't feel bad about killing stuff. Slackjaw, Corvo. It seems about right. I hear... Is that a rune? Or something? Meath Meath. My brain is merging meat and death. Meat, death, bones, and song. That's kind of poetic, actually. Leona looks worried when I come home at night. She's looking for that spark, our love, the life we had just 2 years ago, all our ambitions. But the more she pulls at me, the more I resent her, the more I bury all that. When her father was killed at the carriage station, I gave up my studies at the Academy of Natural Philosophy. So mismanaged were their finances, with so many debts in arrears, that her mother and younger brothers would have been ruined had I not. My work feeds us all and keeps the rent paid to that shriveled old leech, Wainwright. I hate this work, but in the time of plague it takes all one's efforts to stay afloat of the desperation, the blood and the rats. There are bribes that must be paid to Lord Regent City Watch and Barrister Arnold Timsh dead counters. Offend the wrong bureaucrat and your home is seized and you're off to the flooded district. So it falls to me. Every day I drive my screaming saw into the beasts, eyes wide open. I studied them for years at the academy and on my trips into the field. Now, working in the slaughterhouse, the wrongness is like a wound in my head. The first months I worked in a numb state. Then my predominant mood was anger. Now the wound is scabbing over, and on some days I feel a kind of power. My entire existence is meat. All there is in my mind is meat, death, bones, and song. The terrifying songs. They come to me in my sleep now. I look into the great eyes. I take away life slowly. There's a kind of deep connection with the beast, knowing I'll be coming back again and again, removing pieces for hours, sometimes days. That's kind of fucked. I'm gonna be straight up. They sing for us a funeral lament that causes me to tremble. Leona and I still share a bed, but the more she tries to make me feel something, the more I recede. The person I was is dead now. Yep. Reminds me a lot of The Jungle, if you've ever read that book. I've probably talked about it in my last, playthrough of the original campaign.
1, 2, butcher's crew. 3, 4, bloody floor.
Where? Probably up there. Or maybe down. We just gotta be careful. Okay, there's a guy. Safe code. It's getting closer. Where is that person? Well, got him. Well, I don't really feel bad, though. I feel like I should, but I don't. Listen for other... Oh, is this one? Bone Charm. Nice. Spirited potions give you moderately more mana. Heck to the yes. There's 5 bone charms in this level, I suppose. I heard that noise. Does that mean someone saw me? Brined hagfish. Man, I can't even imagine the all the flies and everything. Okay, we don't want to stay on the floor. That would be bad, I think. You know, it's not funny, but it's kind of crazy at the same time that right, we did that. Oh, we can't go up there. Okay. California is starting to have problems with like fleas and rats and all that stuff. Can I go up there? Maybe. Oh, I'm on this little...
Attention.
All right, whatever.
Under plague conditions, failure to report for work at industries deemed vital to state interests has been declared treasonous by the Lord Regent.
Okay. No, but California's starting to have issues with, you know, all of their stuff. Wait, could I have come this way? Guess that's what you get for not paying proper attention. Oh no! Oh, okay, well, I thought I was gonna grab the side. Okay, well, back up there, then, I suppose. Glad I didn't get seen. That would have been king sparrow feathers. I'll take those. But no, California's starting to have problems with...
There's a man out on the river watching the place. If I weren't so young and pure of heart, I'd suggest he's up to no good.
These include metallurgy, whale collection and refinement, security services, and selected legal and clerical specializations. Consult the city barrister for clarification.
That's something we want. But I want to get over there. I feel like there's treasure in that. Let's go for this first. But I can't believe, like, California has outbreaks of... They're having outbreaks of typhoid and bubonic plague, which is just ridiculous. Yes. Okay. Eels. Coin. Granny's recipe. Page torn from an old manuscript written in a scrawling hand. The port side eye of whale, newly dead. Plop it in the pot, grisly and red. Weeper, weeper, weeps no more. Lay to rest on blood-etched floor. Do this for me, dearie, and I'll give you a birthday treat. Mission clues. Granny Rags has written down various rituals and formulas to produce items of power. Okay, that works for me.
They used to tell stories about a woman in the slums who did work like this. Granny Rags. They said she was 100 years old.
Right, okay, so we come back here with stuff. I guess you find an eye of a whale. Let's go for the safe first. And that... Well, that's a whale. We probably don't want to go down there, though.
You've had your fun, Butcher. When does the oil start to flow again?
It's all fixed, Chief. We got their time cards rounded up, and now we got their mouthy leaders.
So you know the Regent doesn't give a shit who wins your little labor dispute. The Regent cares about the whale oil coming out on schedule.
He'll get what he needs. Just keep the strikers in line.
Yeah, strike breaking is bad business. Okay. How do I get... Well, alright. I don't know if I had to do that or not, but
This is a public
whatevs.
warning. Corvo Atana, the assassin and one-time royal protector, has escaped from confinement and is at large within the city. Any sightings of this state criminal must be reported to the City Watch at...
I heard the royal protector busted out of Coldridge. Think we can take him?
Do I look stupid?
Is that a legit question? Well, there's a safe over here and the main entrance there. Let's go for the safe. I mean, that's what we want.
1, 2, Butcher's Crew.
So I was a little worried for a sec. I was like, can I go over that? The answer appears to be yes. Okay. Safe code. I don't see it though. I don't. Maybe it's on the... I mean, I doubt it's on the other side. It's probably on the wall itself. I would prefer to drop down on top of that dude. I probably can on the other side. Let's do that.
Think this crap with the strike will blow over soon? You better believe it.
Oh. Yep, don't get too close to that thing.
Missing or damaged time cards will no longer be replaced due to abuse of this indulgence. Any worker without a time card will be denied admission to the
Okay,
grounds
well,
and summarily
oh.
terminated.
Well, okay. Damn it.
Rot in the void. The man you ended was a friend of mine, jackass.
Who is a friend? You have met your demise. Yeah, okay. Resume from last save. Which is what, the very beginning? No, right here. Okay.
I used to tell stories about a woman in the slums who did work like this. Granny Rags. They said she was 100 years old.
Yeah, okay. So there was the safe code over there, and it's like, oh, you need tools to... You need a key to open the thing to disable the whatever.
You've had your fun, Butcher. When does the oil start to flow again?
It's all fixed, Chief. We got their time cards rounded up, and now we got their mouthy leader.
Yeah, hurry up.
So you know the Regent doesn't give a shit who wins your little labor dispute. The Regent cares about the whale oil coming out on schedule.
He'll get what he needs. Just keep the strikers in line.
Huh?
Bullets. Yeah, fine. Jeez, man, okay. So the problem is the issue we got with the last one. Man, look at the time already. Is we're gonna find these books, and I think there's more than we can hold in our journal. So we're gonna come across older ones that we've already read, but it'll be like, oh, it's a new thing. So we'll just keep going. Let's see. A Slaughterhouse Row excerpt from a book on Dunwall city districts. For more than 2 decades, a small number of slaughterhouses sat along WRENHAVEN, out away from the finer quarters of Dunwall due to the blood, rats, and stench associated with processing meat. Independent whaling ships brought in the occasional Leviathan, and barges delivered herds of blood oxen. An individual slaughterhouse might fold due to mismanagement, but the number stayed roughly the same, producing the meat, leather, and grease byproducts needed across the capital city. Only when the Roseberry processing treatment was discovered did the whaling trade begin to rise in prominence, driven by the many new uses for the much more volatile, refined whale oil, including military and security uses. Early into Empress Jessamine Kaldwin's brief reign, the well-known inventor and natural philosopher Anton Sokolov introduced a series of devices that would begin to see deployment across Dunwall, directed by the royal spymaster Hiram Burrows. With this lucrative turn of events, the number of slaughterhouses quadrupled, and the demand for fresh whales increased proportionally. Proportionately? I don't know. Either way, many districts immediately adjacent to what was suddenly known as Slaughterhouse Row began to change as families moved away to avoid the industrial fumes and awful runoff produced by the processing plants. Crime grew overnight, forcing the City Watch to redouble its efforts against Dunwall's gangs. Okay, so we took this guy out. That's the book. Where is the... That's a different watch guy. Where's the other butcher? That's what I want to know. Oh, here's the safe. Well, that's good. If I can find the code, that would be handy. And those 2 cables, like one's going somewhere else. Be nice if I could disable that, but I won't worry about it. Ooh, be careful. Okay, safe code. Oh, and that's a leak in the whale oil, I suppose. Yeah. It's behind the wall. Or it's on the other side. That's a good thing they didn't see me.
Arc mines. The latest thing from Sokolov's twisted mind. We're the first ones to get them.
How do they work?
Well, obviously, you... Actually, I'm not sure.
Let's lay a few out. Stryker's gotta hit one sooner or later.
Who's Stryker? Yeah, that kind of worked. There we go, that's a little better. Compact arc amplifier. Collect blueprints to upgrade to unlock new upgrades and equipment at the start of the next mission. Works for me. Arc mine. Place this mine nearly anywhere. When triggered, it will deliver a powerful electrical charge, reducing the target to ash. Arc mine shipment. Mr. Rothwild, I have great appreciation for the use of your space and your whales in the advance of my studies. All of Dunwall will be in your debt for your contribution to my work. In light of your recent difficulties, I prepare for you a gift of my latest defensive technology, the arc mine. It is based on my arc pylon and will provide superb protection against intruders and those who would interfere with our efforts. I am certain the device will serve you well. Laborer lockup key. There's whale oil. Man, they just love their stuff. Not that I mind, but, you know, it just takes up time, and I feel like I'm already kind of being slow. Boat checks on the WRENHAVEN, a letter excerpted from a book on members of the City Watch assigned to the WRENHAVEN River. Dearest Rutherford, your latest writing brought me a mix of sadness and delight. I was sorry to hear of the passing of your friend Corcoran from Morley. He was undoubtedly a good man and a worthy ally in your work with the City Watch in Dunwall. I know that the river patrol is a difficult assignment, especially during these times, but it is important work. So given all that you've told me, I can only assume Corcoran was as brave as you are, my younger brother. It saddens me that such a vile organization as the Dead Eels even exists outside the realm of those lurid Gothic novels we read as schoolchildren. That you and your men should have to face them out on the waters of the WRENHAVEN is just terrifying. Boats must be checked, I know, but if you should be harmed while ensuring some Tibian fur trader is carrying the correct tax papers, I will never forgive this new Lord Regent and his flurry of laws. You talked of adventure when you signed on, and danger seems to excite you, but you'll forgive me if I hope to see your patrol transferred further west, nearer to Caldwin's Bridge, where the military presence is stronger and the smuggling gangs fear to ply their wicked trade. I've gathered this much from the newspapers, but perhaps there's nowhere safe in Dunwall right now, certainly along the river. Pains me to imagine the customs crew at the checkpoints near your patrol being so short-handed. My mind reels at the thought of how anything else can take priority over my brother's life. I tell you, what I wouldn't give to be in charge of allocating the security details. You'd have 100 men at your call, but I know that isn't practical. Please write again when you can. All of us look forward to your words, and often I share them after dinner with our friends and those visiting us here in Driscoll. May your next letter bring news of the eradication or imprisonment of Lizzie Stride and her cursed dead eels. Stay safe and remember, as always, your sister Pearl. So I assume we're going to meet Lizzie. You know, let's not go that way. We want to stick behind in the shadows. Okay, there's that guy. Oh, right. Okay, main entrance. Right, so we still don't know about the safe, but it's... Timestamp machine, like what is... Oh, right, we need to find a card. The Arc Mine. My experiments continue with what I've been calling the Arc Mine. Initially, I began the work out of idle curiosity. Waking from a nap in the middle of the afternoon during the month of clans, I wondered whether it might be possible to separate a flat disc filled with refined whale oil from an array of very short striking rods until such time as sufficient weight be applied on the upper side of the device. After turning to pragmatic considerations, I imagined the Arc Mine might be used to incinerate some unfortunate member of enemy forces approaching, say, a military encampment. After early tests on livestock proved successful, I requested a live human subject already scheduled for execution for crimes that were, I assure you, most dire. Burroughs was more than happy to comply, assuming he could witness the demonstration. He brought a prisoner from Coldridge, someone named Vaughn, I believe, and we turned him loose in the test area blindfolded, stumbling about until triggering the device. Burroughs was most pleased, not only because of Arc Mine's effectiveness as a lethal deterrent, but also because of its potential psychological impacts on enemy forces. Further, it left no gore or other mess, and Burroughs is a strong supporter of anything clean and tidy. Lovely and terrifying with nothing to wipe up. Those were his exact words. But if he doesn't like tidy stuff, or if he does like tidy stuff, why the rat plague? I've left notes to myself, assuming I pick up the project again, simply because there may be a way to produce a version of the Arc Mine that is entirely harmless, simply rendering the subject unconscious. Much more testing is required. Alright, so we need to get back. So we need to find a time card. But I don't know where one would be. Safe code. Well, there's a butcher. Let's see. There's a siren. I mean, I know they said they collected the time cards. Where was this dude? Did he leave already? Ugh. Who knows? What is... Oh! Well, there's the rats. Fair enough. All right. Pylon control box key. Nice. The rats hopefully will take care of him. Okay, pylon control box key. There's this pylon over here. Oh, okay, well. Yeah, if I could get off the floor, that would be probably for the best. Off the ground, I mean. Okay, well... Right, so it's entirely possible that little shack over there has the card key. It's... Who knows? There's a lot of people, though. I don't... I mean, maybe, maybe not. I don't necessarily see it. There's something. There's a switch of some kind. Oh. Wonderful. But then there's that area. There's that little caged-in area. That seems like it might be important. And there's a door up there. Let's get over there if we can. Hang on, is there a... Can we upgrade Blink? No. Yeah, because the Blink... It's kind of short. Is that... That's not where I was, is it? Maybe. Maybe. We went into this guard station. I remember that. Yeah, close enough. Okay, so nothing... Audiograph player. Well, alright.
After this morning, we're taking away time cards on site. Nobody gets in or out without those things. Time to send a message.
Right. Okay, I need to find a time card. Then the question is, where are they? I mean, we've basically kind of searched this area. It has to be in here, but where? Probably that gated area below us, which is annoying. I mean, I guess we could try going down there. Okay, safe code, yeah. Oh, that's, well, okay, we're on the pipe. Fair enough. Okay, I mean, there's nothing over there that I can see. I need to get onto the bottom floor. And I prefer not to trigger any alarms or anything when I did so.
Hold it. We got a body. I'll
What?
find you eventually. You ain't leaving.
Oh, you saw the body from all the way over there, huh? Okay.
Better hope I don't find you. You hear me? I ain't stupid. I know you're here. Come on out.
Oh, well.
Let him get away.
Okay, well, that's disabled. Guy's all the way over there. That's no good. Right. Caged area. That's where it has to be. There's still another guy walking around on this side, and then there's that guy over there. And there's a lever.
I don't like the smell in here. Something's off.
Where'd that guy go?
We got a dead one here. I hate skim. Gotcha. A promotion.
God damn it.
To me.
Okay. Can't carry more ammo. Fair enough. Oh, there's something. Down here? It said something with the sewer gate, right? Okay, well... Yes. There is a gate down there, but... Do not use during high tides. I guess I can fall into this rock, maybe? Oh yeah, that's no good. Oh, and there's the rune. Arc mine. Man, they're all gonna hear it. Well, it works. Let's see. Strong arms choking is faster. Yeah, we'll enter. And we'll stop. Maybe we don't need a time card. Oh, right, okay.
Rothwild's got a stubborn reputation. I doubt asking nicely is going to work. We'll have to find a more persuasive means of getting what you want out of him.
Okay.
He's probably close to his office. We should start there.
All right. Save. Yes. All right, well, that's it for today, guys. Thank you guys so much for your time and attention. I really hope you enjoy these videos, even though I'm kind of wandering around like well, I mean, I've never played it before, so it's, you know, makes sense to be wandering around, but I do hope you guys enjoy these. So if you haven't been to my channel before, welcome. If you have been, especially if you watched the original Dishonored LP, welcome back. What I do like to do at the end of every episode is a a unique positive moment. So, like, every day I try and find a something special about that day to, kind of think about. And it kind of trains your brain, like, searching for these so that you're a little bit happier. It's just a way to increase our own positivity. So, what is your guys' unique positive moment for today? For me, it's... so I actually went to my buddy's house last night, and I haven't seen him in, like, maybe a year. And, we had a few drinks and some good times, and that was basically it. It's nice to meet back up with people that I haven't seen in a while, so that's my unique positive moment. Hopefully your guys is just as good, if not better. Hopefully better, of course. And I hope to see you guys next time. Until then, guys, take care.